Roguelike Dolls, Episode 10. Hello and welcome to Roguelike Dolls, Episode 10. We're playing Binding of Isaac, Repentance again. I don't know what that accent was. Let's see. Alright, so we killed Mom's Heart with last time we failed to kill Mom's Heart with Judas. We died actually before Mom in the depths. We got like absolutely body blocked by I should look at some of the boss videos so I can learn their names, but I think it was like whatever that spider thing on the wall was. We were just having a hard time. That's just fine. You know, we haven't killed Mom's Heart with Azazel, so we're just gonna go for it. I think this will be a very pleasurable run. Right away, our seed, which I'm going to start doing, showing on screen. You have it right there if you want it. 6W6XYSJ2. We have a nice little fight with our buddy right to start. Maybe we'll try maintaining our kind of voice training voice, our femme voice for this video. Once again, I think last time it went good. I'm gonna try to be maybe a little bit less confessional in nature this time. Let's pick a subject to talk about. Maybe a little bit less, you know, a transsexual of a subject. No, obviously I like talking about trans issues, and by trans issues I just mean my life, which is in fact a trans issue. A telepill, slightly more interesting to me than a fool card. A 3-cent pill is very cool. I wouldn't mind it. I don't see a world in which we get 3 cents on this floor, to be frank. It's just probably not going to happen. There is a world where this is the secret room, but you know, maybe we'll do a little bit more clearing before we get all caught up in the minutia of where's the secret room. Sometimes I forget to even get the item room because Azazel is like such a good character that it's like I just don't panic about it. What do we got? Sad bombs? Yeah. All right, so you know, unless I really fuck it up here, we've pretty much got this. I'm not gonna use my bombs to search for the secret room. I am gonna go ahead and take this pill. A 3-cent pill is a great bargain. So sad bombs are a super cool bomb type, which gives your tears a sort of spreading bomb effect, which, you know, for most characters is very decent and scales well over time. And with Azazel, it is pretty much a 1-bomb boss killer. A lot of bosses, I don't want to say most, because none of the super bosses, but, you know, absolutely all of your, like almost all your basement bosses basically go down immediately from a single sad bomb with Azazel, regardless of your damage. Long fuse. We're gonna use a telepill. I was hoping that telepill could get us like into that what's it room over there, that boss trap room. Magnetizing tears is no longer a cursed item. It used to be back in every iteration of this game up until now, and now it's actually extremely good. You would be a fool not to take it. All right, we could at least look in the store. Oh, our bombs are just too good to spend 15 cents ruining our donation machine. But if we happen to get 15 cents, I will, you know, I'll go for it. God, that guy's durable, huh? This guy charges 3 times. That was like exactly how you're not supposed to dodge him. We didn't get punished too hard for that though. This might be an angel deal run. I'm not feeling it. I'd rather, we already got tears up. We already got this. We have a good way to kill bosses. I don't think we need to give up our max HP unless we have a pretty convincing reason to do so. All right, so what should we talk about? We could talk about guitars. I know some stuff about guitars, or at least I have opinions. I don't know if I know anything about them. Let's see. I am a mostly self-taught guitarist and bassist. I've played in a couple of bands that have played live at places. I enjoy playing live. My favorite place to play live in Madison, Wisconsin, where I live, a perfectly fine city, is I really enjoy the bar called the Wisco. I think it is, that had such big secret room energy. You gotta admit. A lot of you thought that the secret room was there. We're gonna take this. It's a much better item. It will allow us to open gold chests for free. Get magnetized, bitch. Yeah, so it's this little tiny bar. It's not great. It doesn't have like good drinks or anything. You can get like a Pabst, or a spotted cow is a common Scony beer. If you don't live in Wisconsin, you probably haven't had a spotted cow unless you've come to visit, and if you've come to visit, somebody probably told you to drink one, hopefully. It's a pretty okay beer. But I mean, you can get it like a Curly Fries. It's basically a dive bar over on like Williamson Street, or as the kind of locals call it, Willys Street. Oh geez. Enemies. I would say my one weakness in this game is enemies. But the wonderful thing about it is, so let's say you're on a billing on like a Friday night with like 3 other bands. By the time like all the bands are in there plus your band, okay, so let's say an average band has between 2 and 5 members. But most bands have 3 or 4 or possibly 5. 2 is a little bit more rare. I guess a band could be 1 person, or you could have a solo performer, you just end up with, so if we do the math, that's like, let's say 4 bands of 4 people, you're already at 16 people. Love this item. I'm gonna be honest, when I picked up lodestone on the previous floor, I thought it was this item, but I was wrong. Yeah, so 16 people, and to give you a sense of scale for this space, there's no stage. You kind of play on ground level. Yes, we want to go in here. You kind of play on ground level in the room. Explosive diarrhea. So you're right next to your audience, and the actual area where the bands usually stand is like... Oh, that's actually a really good pill for us. I forgot that we have sad bombs. Lovers is just fine. Is there any reason for us to be on this floor? No. Not really. Let's get out of here. We could look for a secret room, but again, I'm not a huge fan of, you know, using our sad bombs for stuff that isn't killing bosses. Although, I might use one of our black hearts to kill all the enemies in this room. Yeah, so the area where the band plays is maybe 15 feet across total. And, you know, between the bands and maybe 30 people who show up on like a Friday night, that's a pretty full bar. You're already like packed in there, and let me tell you, like, playing a show to an empty room is not fun. It's like, it's bad. Nobody likes it. It's I mean, it's always fun to play music with people, but, you know, ideally there'd be some people who are like having a good time or something. Like, I don't know why some people play shows, but I personally do it to like entertain people because I find that enjoyable. I also like attention. Ooh, all right. Extra trinket room isn't that appealing to us. A card is fine. I guess I'm just gonna donate. I don't really need any of that stuff. Really good vibes every time I'm there. It's just, you know, it's nice. I'll use a sad bomb for a tinted rock. I'm sad about donating. That would have been a great bum to give money to, but we're okay. No big deal. Still haven't found our item room. Looks like there's another opportunity to... Oh. We'll call it even. That's pretty good. Oh my god. This is how Jesus felt when he was in the desert. I'm gonna say... not worth it. It's cowardly, but I just don't think we need it. I really don't think we need that. Just rearranging my mic for a second. You know, and the electronics in this place are just terrible. Like, there's so many like fluorescent, or like not fluorescent, like neon lights. Like bar lights in the place, like Budweiser lights and various other things, which are just terrible circuits, and they're so noisy. To have your audio gear on the same like electricity as them. But in spite of all that, it's still just a great experience usually to play at this bar. That can't be the secret room, neither can it be to the south of us. So I'm thinking it's probably here, right? It was not. Excellent. This allows us to go back to this beggar and maybe get an HP up. That's a much better card for us. A bomb is good. And an HP up. We want him to turn around, and that's probably it for Chubb. Shot speed doesn't do anything for us, but range is real nice. And we'll keep going. We got 50-50 on a devil or an angel deal. I like those odds. These guys are no problem for Azazel. You can just shoot right through their face and they take damage.
Balls of steel.
Very worth it. We'll pop the devil card. No point in holding it forever. It's a little bit of extra damage for this fight. Doing some very elite level dodging. So yeah, this bar is great. Always had a good time playing there. I've never had a bad show there, I think. I've been playing guitar for maybe I probably started when I was in, well, it's hard to say. I think I got my first instrument maybe when I was in 7th grade. It was a bass guitar, no particular brand name on it. I think somebody made it, like from scratch. It wasn't very expensive or like a particularly nice bass, but I was very happy to get it, and it was very fun to play. I didn't get like any lessons or anything. I kind of had to teach myself. My brother, my older brother was a much, like, what's the word for it? More well-studied guitar player before I started in any way. We use an AWAS. We don't actually want to take that down. We just want, we just want to see if we can get a crawl space or something out of it. Yeah, my brother was like a much more well-studied guitar player, and he had some lessons, I believe, at some point. And he eventually, studied it a little bit in college as well. We'll take it. I hardly ever take this item because I end up hurting myself all the time, but we do have sad bombs, which makes it like pretty dang good. We're just gonna have to pay attention. And with the way that we're charging, I don't think we're gonna have too many accidents with this item. It's because I think you have to be holding down your bombs for a little bit. It also gives us some room damage, which is pretty nice. What do we got? A bomb is good. Mapping, it's also good. We have a sun card, so I'm not too inclined to get that item. It's fine. We'll just keep on trucking here. We got our item room, we got our curse room. I don't know what you want from me. Yeah, we were talking about guitars. So yeah, I probably started playing like 6-string guitar in when I was like in 9th grade. And I eventually, oh yeah, we want this. Right away, I was really interested in playing guitar and singing at the same time, so that was like one of the first things I worked on. Oh jeez, you gotta do better about that, bud. We're gonna want to leave with the matchstick, I think. though. This is a really good item. I forget if this is how Sacred Heart looks. I should know because it's like the channel thing. All right, we don't have angel fights unlocked yet. Oh, Immaculate Heart. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hello. This seems fine. Let's continue. I don't think I need anything on this floor. I could go secret room hunting, but I don't feel like it. Matchstick will give us additional bomb drops or something, or like maybe we get an extra bomb every time we like pick up a bomb, or I forget how it works, but you generally end up with a lot of bombs when you have this item. My first guitar that I got, that was like a 6-string that I owned was a Mexican-made Stratocaster that I got from my brother. It was his, and then it became mine when he gave it to me. I don't know what that did. When we get to this big room, I'm just gonna pop the sun.
The sun.
That didn't help. We haven't found an active item for this whole run. That's kind of sad. But I mean, what do you want? That's bombs. We like it. That could become useful if we find an active at some point. Here's greed. No trouble. We're gonna want our item room. That's back. It's conveniently located really close to our store. Should take care of most of the enemies in this room. Anyways, yeah, it was a great guitar. I still love it. It's one of the lightest, like, Stratocasters I've ever had. This allows us to stomp on stuff, which can be dangerous, I guess, early game, but it's not too bad here. We know that we were gonna get, like a store that is not containing greed because we already fought greed on this floor. Hey, Stanley. Why can't I buy that? Oh, I have full soul hearts. You got a little bit of additional angel deal chance from donating, which is nice. We would love an additional angel room item if we could get it. It's hard to consistently get angel deals early on in a save file because like at least until you can fight the angels in the angel deals, key pieces give devils pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is bombs are keys because I think this is a really good ratio of bombs and keys to have. The devil is not so useful to us, and the Hierophant is potentially life-saving. Oh, hello. Did I play that, like, well? No. Do I have any regrets? Would I do it differently? Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I started learning, I just, like, learned a lot of Nirvana songs. I was a big Nirvana fan. In high school, I guess I still enjoy Nirvana. But they're really easy. I think if you're like a fan of Nirvana and you wanted to pick up learning guitar, I think they're a great place to start. They kind of got it all. I'm gonna probably shut up a tiny bit in this fight. I mean, we're not at risk of any like like dying or anything, but I do like to focus sometimes. We'll lay a bomb. We'll lay another bomb. We probably, once again, could have made boss rush on this run if we cared to. However, we're just not in a rush to get boss rush unlocks with anyone at the moment, and we're gonna head on down, I think. Yeah, I never really had lessons, so I've always been kind of bad at guitar because lessons are beneficial to learning how to play guitar. No offense to people who are self-taught. I wasn't able to like self-teach myself how to play guitar to a very advanced level on my own. I've been taking lessons from my cousin for like the last year. I started doing it during quarantine because he moved his business online. Oh, geez. And, you know, I've learned a lot of stuff about music theory and whatnot. I think like at the start of the year, I could, you know, with a little bit of mental math, name notes on the fretboard pretty well. I knew your kind of basic open chords. I knew, yeah, I knew some stuff, but I wasn't good. I like sort of understood what a major key and a minor key were and how to play them, but I wasn't like, I was not in any way technically proficient. And I still maybe am not like that good overall. I might be kind of hard on myself, but I'm generally having more fun now that I'm taking lessons. I feel like I'm making much more productive use of my time when I'm practicing. Let's see, D6 rerolls item pedestals on the floor, which as far as I know there aren't any until we kill the boss. We could potentially get an item pedestal in here, I suppose. That'll do. Unfortunately, we did not get an item pedestal in here. That laugh means there's some hands, so we gotta be careful. Looks like there are 3 hands. We'll just pop that. Why not? Everyone's favorite boss is Bloat. Okay, we're gonna take that, and we're gonna take that, because they're both, like, absolutely pretty great items. It puts us in a riskier position health-wise, but that is a lot of value. Oh my god. Alright, so stop holding down charge when you don't need to. You know, anyone's guess is as good as any as to where the boss is on this floor. That room is a great example of why I usually don't really care, like, where, or like, I'm not too concerned most of the time about using Oh my god, I'm taking so much fucking damage. I could just die by accident very easily here. I think technically none of these enemies can get me as long as I'm over this pit. So we're just gonna be cool about it. We're not on red heart HP yet. We can get in here for free. We'll do. Should blink again in a couple seconds. There we go. Get out for free. That's not gonna be our boss room. We're gonna try to get right through there. We don't see piss on the ground when we're walking, which means that we're not on like 1 heart or less, I think, or maybe 1/2 a heart is the measure. So we're not in the most dire of straits. Like a super secret room would be fine to get if it was around here somewhere. Absolutely do not get killed by your own bombs. You know, maybe this is fuck. Maybe this is the run where we finally get magic mush. Wasn't meant to be, I think. Alright, so if we stay over a cliff, these guys, once again, probably can't get us. I don't want to say for certain. This is a new enemy. I don't really know how it works, but I'm pretty sure that they can. Oh my god. I don't usually take damage from those guys. It'd be so funny if we got hit here and just died. And that is our Azazel run, and it looks like we got the Everything is Terrible achievement. We were on red heart HP. I don't know how much. Thank you so much once again for joining me in this episode. I hope it was entertaining for you. Maybe you got a laugh out of something.